baked beans, the Red Sox, Harvard, the famous bar Cheers. Iconic for Boston. So there you have it. Nearly every corner here has historical evidence of the beginning of our nation. But we want to show you some of Boston's not so ordinary attractions. Find the best cannoli in Little Italy, a secret treasure site. Are you curious? It's going to be wicked fun and a flavorful way to get to know Boston, all by biking. So let's go riding. So we are going to take advantage of Boston's Blue Bike system and rent a bike. I heard that there was a 40-foot tall milk bottle in the area. That's where we're going now. That's pretty large. It definitely sticks out like a sore thumb. Boy, that can hold a lot of milk. So it's an ice cream store now. I like that even better. And now we're gonna skirt along the harbor, and it's called the Harborwalk. You're allowed to ride your bike, and we're gonna head over to the north end area where the cannolis are. Oh, you're on the last stop. Here's a really good bike lane. I like this one. Right, secret Boston treasure site. Someone actually found buried treasure right here. It was a local man who cracked a 37-year-old puzzle and discovered a hidden talisman right here under the home plate of the softball field. How did he do it? He read a book, The Secret, that has a series of riddles that steers the treasure hunters to 12 hidden boxes around Northern America. Only 3 treasures have been found so far, so you can still get out there and look for some treasure. So that is pretty cool. Part of the Boston Harbor. I'm gonna park my bike in the yard. That's Boston talk. We found a local to speak the Bostonian accent. What college would you park a car?
In Boston, probably I would park the car in the Harvard yard.
Here in this burying ground, there is a Salem witch trial connection. Reverend Increase Mather was a witch hunter and he caught many witches. But after a while, the Reverend changed his feelings towards witch hunting after he visited many of them who were accused in prison. That helped stop the entire affair of putting witches on trial. And he's buried here, and we're gonna go on a witch hunt looking for him. We found the witch hunter. We're coming to the skinny house. The skinny house, the narrowest house in Boston, is just over 10 feet wide. The reason why it was built, because they really did not like their neighbors. They built it out of spite to block the neighbors' view. So we've gone off the beaten track, but I don't want to skip some of the well-known attractions that Boston is well known for in the first place. The American Revolution, Paul Revere. We're right here off this red brick road that we'll follow a little bit, and it's called the Freedom Trail. You can bike along it, and it's a self-guided tour that will take you through a crash course of the American Revolutionary War. You follow the red brick road. History is everywhere, and we're going to be biking through Boston's oldest neighborhood, hundreds of years old, called the North End. So this area is also called Little Italy. What I love about being in Little Italy, you actually hear people speaking Italian. Get five.
Ahora se está muy bien. Ahora se está muy bien.
We are going to answer that important question everybody wants to know. Which cannoli tastes best in Boston's Little Italy? Cannoli stop. Oh, modern pastry. Oh my God. I made a real mess. Okay, it's got a rich, creamy filling with whole pistachios on top, and the shell is very thin. It's really, really messy. Oh my God, really messy. Okay, cannoli stop. Okay, we're at Mike's Pastry. The pistachios are crushed. The filling seems much lighter. And the crust is a little thicker, but it's definitely a little larger than modern. Oh my God, who doesn't like a cannoli? Cannoli stop! So we are at Boba Bakery. I asked for pistachio, and the pistachio is inside. So we will see the cannoli shell looks a little thick, but it's an interesting presentation. Let's see what it tastes like. Really powerful flavor of the pistachio, opposed to the others that just had the nuts on them. I'm not even pretty. So there you have it. You are well equipped to coming to Boston. So we tried to ride on bike-friendly bike lanes, roads and trails and sidewalks. We hit some of the cobblestone and see some of the not so ordinary attractions by bike. So the winning cannoli, don't you want to know, is, I don't know, I think I have to go back and taste them all again. I think I like Mike's filling better. It was fluffier and less dense, even though the dense is more traditional. You're just gonna have to come to Boston and challenge me on that. So if you enjoy this, subscribe and I'll eat another cannoli for you. Hope to see you riding.
I bid you goodbye because I need to get back home.
Excellent, excellent,
Right?
Goodbye. There's a sculpture here of a lady not to look in her eyes because you will go blind if you look in her eyes.